there, it's Perry with PapercraftingThreads. Thanks for joining me. Today I have a fun pop-up or butterfly effect fun fold card. Grab your supplies and let's get started. For today's project, I'm working with the beautiful Fern and Flora stamp set, dies, and Moonlit Flora paper. I have a piece of Secret Sea cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 inches, scored down the middle at 4 1/4. I have another piece of Secret Sea that measures 2 1/2 by 7 inches, scored down the middle at 3 1/2. This piece of Secret Sea is for the mechanisms. It measures 1 inch by 3 1/4 inches. And I'm scoring it at 3/4 of an inch, 1 1/4, 2, and 2 1/2. And then cutting it in half at 1/2 an inch. So that I have 2 1/2-inch pieces that are scored. I took a piece of 12 by 12 designer series paper. I cut a strip that's 4 inches wide and then cut it into 3 equal sections that are 3 3/4 inches high, with this remaining piece left over, which I will also use. I also have 6 pieces of two-tone petunia pop. I have 2 pieces of basic white, each measuring 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. And I have another piece of basic white that measures 4 inches by 4 inches. Starting with the card base, I'm folding that in half. Folding the inner card in half. And folding all score lines of these pieces. Then taking these 2 pieces and my liquid glue, covering one of the tabs. This is a brand new glue bottle, so it's very juicy. Making these little rectangle pieces. I have way too much glue on there, but it will not matter eventually. And then setting these aside to dry. To make these 3 pieces 4 inches tall, I'm adding the two-tone top and bottom. A little bit of seal adhesive for temporary adhesion, using my grid paper, and then adding liquid glue and adhering the pattern paper on top. And then apply your adhesive to these. And then for the back, I have this piece and that leftover piece. Then I have these 2 pieces that are my mechanism, and this was the side that had the glue on it. I'm going to adhere that close to the seam here in the middle. Same thing, this was the side that that's on. And double check that they're not too far apart. They have to be within this bit. So adding some glue down here. And here. And let that dry. We'll work on these panels here. Starting out with the soft seafoam. This lovely frond here. Stamp it repeatedly at different heights, different angles. On that one. And then on this one as well, but not doing it the same. And on a scrap of basic white, using Berry Burst ink, three of these. Oops. Well, let me try that again. And on this one, I want the You're an Amazing Friend. And this is Peaceful Pine that I got from a paper pumpkin kit. And on another scrap of basic white. And again, using that Peaceful Pine. Then doing some die cutting. So I have ferns out of Peaceful Pine. Some foliage out of Old Olive. Flowers out of Berry Burst. And another foliage spray out of Soft Sea Foam. And flower centers out of Basic White. These two, I have Secret Sea ink and a blending brush. I'm just going to add some ink on here. Don't want it solid. Just want to give it some depth. Something like that. And then I have my flowers to assemble. So using my liquid glue, I'm going to add a dot here in the middle. And using my Take Your Pick. And then adding another dot on top. I need to fussy cut my moss. There is a die for this, but I don't want a lot of the white showing, so I am fussy cutting. Okay, I'm going to finish this. And then I'm adding glue to my mechanisms. And this, make sure that's creased, is going on here, lining up that and carefully picking it up and using my fingers inside the platforms. And so then when you close it, it pops up. To use glue dots here. I have a piece of vellum that measures 3 inches by 2 1/4 inches. I'm going to adhere this to it first. Purposefully breaking the plane here. Using a mini dimensional on the back of the fiddlehead. And adding tiny bits of glue here. Assembling this flower the rest of the way. And now that I can see where that is at, I can add my glue dots on there. Add that to the front. And last, taking my greeting, trimming it way down. And there you have it, a square pop-up card. Stands for display, room on the back for your message, and it fits in a standard envelope.
Find written instructions over on my blog at. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and thanks for watching. Bye.